Good evening, my dear friends, masters and gods. Welcome to the Full Moon Meditation of Mahavatar Foundation. Masters, our Guruji, Dr. Sri Ranganathan sir, will be coming after half an hour. Until then, as instructed by our Guruji, we will sit in meditation, music meditation. Before that, I will give a very brief introduction about the full moon meditation. This evening, we will be doing full moon meditation, which is very powerful as we have an abundant amount of cosmic energy, the highest spiritual energy on our Earth planet. Because the moon appears closer to the Earth on every full moon day. And that enhances our spiritual growth and elevates our soul consciousness. Masters, now let us sit and meditate together. We use Anapanasati technique of meditation. You may please drink 1 glass of water and sit in comfortable position and keep your back straight with your feet crossed like this and hand claps with fingers interlaced, and please put them on your thighs. Now close your eyes and start the meditation. Observe your own breath that is happening naturally. Simple breath, natural breath, normal breath, tender breath. Your breath is your master. Cut down any thoughts right away and start focusing on your breath. Your mind should be empty without any thoughts to receive the cosmic energy through Brahmarandra. Now, our Guruji will join after half an hour. Until then, we will do the music meditation. Now, I will play the wonderful music and you enjoy meditating with the melodious music. Masters, you may close your eyes and start the meditation. Now, I will start the music. You please start the meditation. Thank you.
Last 2 minutes. Keep coming to body consciousness. My dear friends, let's have the sharing of wisdom today. Last 2 minutes. Slowly keep coming to body consciousness. After the wisdom sharing, we will continue the meditation, deep meditation today. Last 1 minute. Final 1 minute. Keep coming to body consciousness. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ದೇಹ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. ನಿಧಾನಂగా శారీరక హెచ్చరిక వస్తుంది. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly take your both hands. Keep on your eyes. రెండు చేతులు తీసుకొని కళ్ళ మీద పెట్టుకొని నిదానంగా ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎರಡು ಕೈಗಳು ತೆಗೆದು ಕಣ್ಣ ಮೇಲೆ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೈಗಳು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳು ತೆರೆಯಬಹುದು. ನಿಧಾనంగా రెండు చేతులు తీస్తూ కళ్ళు తెరచండి. Slowly open your eyes. Take your hands away. Right. So you can so for whoever it is possible, please open your videos, switch on your videos. Okay. Right. Today, so this full moon day, right? We are celebrating in different way, right? First, we have done meditation now. 40 minutes meditation we have done. Now 30 minutes are wisdom sharing. So most important topic for everybody, isn't it? So next after that, we'll continue meditation. Last 30 minutes, there will be question and answers and in fact sharing of experiences. Okay, right. Okay, friends, today our topic is physics of prana. Okay, physics of prana. Speaking Hindi. Okay, so some extent I can do, but I can't cover all the languages. It's difficult for me. Okay, because having only 30 to 35 minutes for wisdom sharing today, and also the important points I have to cover. Mostly English, Kannada, Telugu, and some extent Hindi. Okay, right. So, friends, today, so on this the most auspicious and powerful day, this is full moon meditation, full moon night meditation. So we are all part of this, and we are going through the session. And welcome you all once again to this wonderful and most powerful session. Right? So let's have some sharing of wisdom which we can remember forever in our life. Okay, it is very 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 important. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಜ್ಞಾನ ನಾವು ಇಡೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, మరేలేబారదు. ఈ రోజు ఈ జ్ఞానాన్ని మనం మర్చిపోకూడదు. సో అలాంటి జ్ఞానాన్ని మనం తెలుసుకోబోతున్నాం. రైట్? ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ we need to understand in this whole universe there is something called Moola Shakti, core energy. Core energy. So after the Big Bang happened in the universe, this energy started spreading throughout the universe, throughout the stars, planets, everywhere, throughout the universe. Same time, the same energy is also flowing through our human body. You understand? This is called pranic energy. This is called prana shakti. Very simple. You need to understand this way. So, however, in the human body, when you are breathing in, the prana shakti is flowing through the body, isn't it? Similarly, the same prana shakti, same universal energy or Vishwa Shakti is flowing through the entire universe, all the galaxies, stars, right? You can see everywhere. This is nothing but universal energy or pranic energy. Okay, but only thing is the star ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಸಿದೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಸಿದೆ. ಅಷ್ಟುವರೆಗೂ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಹರಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ప్రతి ఒక్క చోట ఈ విశ్వశక్తి ఫ్లో అవుతా ఉంది, ప్రవహిస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడు అంటే బిగ్ బ్యాంగ్ అయిన తర్వాత. ఎలాగంటే నక్షత్రాల్లో ఆ విశ్వశక్తి, గ్రహాల్లో అదే శక్తి, మన మానవ దేహంలో కూడా అదే శక్తినే. అయితే నక్షత్రాల్లో ఇంటెన్సిటీ చాలా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది, ಗ್ರಹಾల్లో ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది, అంటే ತೀವ್ರತೆ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ಸೊ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರಗಳು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ತೀವ್ರವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಈಗ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಒಂದು ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರವಾಹ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅದು ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿನೇ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ಶಕ್ತಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವಾಹ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಶ್ವಾಸ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಶ್ವಾಸ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ and the prana shakti flow through our body. That's all what's happening. But it is very very miniature. ತುಂಬಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ఎలా ఉంటదంటే ఆ విశ్వశక్తి మనం తీసుకునేది, ఈ యొక్క శ్వాస ద్వారా ఆ ప్రాణశక్తి తీసుకుంటాం కదా, అది చాలా సూక్ష్మ రూపంలో ఉంటుంది. అయితే అది కూడా ప్రాణశక్తి, అదే విశ్వశక్తి. రైట్? సో యూ నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్. సో దిస్ పర్టికులర్ ఎనర్జీ is flowing through the entire our body also. It is like that, it's like a electromagnetic waves, gravitational waves, like that. In our body also, this Vishwa Shakti or Prana Shakti is flowing through the all energy tubes. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಡಿಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ, ನಾಡಿಗಳಿಂದ ಈ ವಿಶ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವಾಹ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ರೀತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಕಾಂತೀಯ ತರಂಗಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಸಹ ಪ್ರವಾಹ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಾಡಿಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಶ್ವಾಸ ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವೋ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ breathing you are taking, right? It goes inside. It goes inside, it flow through the nadis. These nadis you cannot see in the microscope. Understand? You can't see in the microscope. But for the thousands of years, our yogis, because of the internal science, because of the yoga, they have visited, they have made a darshan of these nadis, how these nadis will be flowing through the body. This is called Adrushya Sharira Nirmana Shastra. Adrushya Sharira Nirmana Shastra. This is visited by, this is found by the yogis. You can't see in the microscope all these nadis, I'm telling you. Okay, this is very, very important. This is only possible because of our yogis, the meditational vision. They have seen in the meditation. That's very important. It's also called introspection. Okay, so I will tell you one more fact. One thought comes in the brain, the yogis find some vibration in the spinal column. You know that? That's how they find. One thought enter in the brain, but they find some vibration in the so-called spinal cord. So that's how they were, so they are very sensitive. They are so like subtle. So in the subtle way, they were able to find out all their things because of their introspection, their inner journey. It's called internal science. Understand? It's called internal engineering, inner engineering, my dear friends. So this is how it was going on. But very important is they also found the breathing is going on through the both nostrils in a different quantity. This also they found. Understand? Earlier, even science also doesn't consider that. But very important, I am telling you, the yogis found the breathing goes through both nostrils in a different quantity. One time more here, one time less here. Isn't it? You can observe that. Whatever the breathing goes in the right side, right? It will heat up the body. It will keep you very active. This is called Pingala Nadi. Right side, the Nadi goes, isn't it? And the left side, the Nadi goes, that is actually cooling Nadi, Chandra Nadi. It will reduce your temperature. It will reduce your anxiety. It will reduce your stress. It will reduce the anxiety, all the things. Like that it works. This is also found by the yogis. Then finally, Samadhi Sthiti. Samadhi Sthiti. This also they found. Another thing is, in the meditation, what they found is, for the Ida Nadi, they find the blue color, light sky blue color. Whenever they sit in the meditation, the Ida Nadi, what is working, right? Ida Nadi. That Ida Nadi color they found is sky blue color. And the Pingla Nadi. So Pingla Nadi is a Surya Nadi, isn't it? That they found in either gold color or red color. This also they found in the meditation. So that's how, friends, all these things, okay, especially we have something called pranayama, right? In the pranayama, we very much control, right? Either through right nostril or left nostril, we can vary the breath, right? We can take more, we can take less. All this control will be done by us. Whenever the flow of the breath is, balanced or equal in both the nostrils, left side and right side, this is called susumna. We enter into susumna, that's all. So this is called susumna nadi. So this is how all the yogis, what they found is, they found many results. This is called nadi vijnana. What they say it is nadi vijnana. So in the nadi vijnana, as per the nadi vijnana, in our physical body there are 72,000 nadis. How many are there? 72,000 nadis. 72,000 nadis ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಗಿ ಮುನಿ ಋಷಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 14 ನಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. Very important 14 nadis are there. Okay. So throughout whatever the breathing we are taking, what we are taking, it goes inside, it flow through the 72,000 nadis, right from here to from top to bottom, from the Sahasrara chakra to the Mooladhara and throughout the body until the feet. That's how all nadis are spread across the body. That is which body? It's a pranamaya kosha, etheric body, not in the physical body. Annamaya kosha ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಈ 72,000 ನಾಡೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನವಾಗಿ 14 ನಾಡೀಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್? ಇಡ, ಪಿಂಗಲ, ಸುಷುಮ್ನ, ಸರಸ್ವತಿ, ವಾರುಣಿ, ಪೂಷ, ಸೊ ಹಸ್ತಿ ಜಿಹ್ವ, ಯಶಸ್ವಿನಿ, ವಿಶ್ವೋದರ, ಕುಹಂ, ಕುಹು, ಶಂಕಿನಿ, రైట్, పయస్విని, అలంబున మరియు finally is Gandhari. So these are the 14 nadis are there. In these 14 nadis, which are the important nadis? Ida, Pingala, Susumna. These three are very, very important nadis. So whatever the prana shakti we take, right? These 3 nadis, if you are able to control properly, you can control the activities of the entire body and mind, and also you can enter. In fact, I'm telling you, you can take care of your health, right? You can enter into the bliss, that means physical health, mental health, and then you also can get the enlightenment if you are able to properly control these 3 nadis, nothing else. Okay, so very important is this particular nadi, ida nadi. For example, ida nadi, where it starts in the Mooladhara. Then on the left side, from the left side it starts. Mooladhara, left side it starts. Then it will be rotating like a snake and then enter into the left side nostril. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. కరెక్ట్గా మూలాధార దగ్గర లెఫ్ట్లో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి అలా పాములాగా తిరుక్కుంటూ వచ్చి మన ఎడమ ముక్కు రంధ్రం ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ స్టాప్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఇడనాడి. అండ్ అగైన్, so Pingla Nadi, right side of the Mooladhara it starts. It will be rotating like a snake and then it will end at the right nostril. Okay, that's how it works. So this is called the Pingla Nadi. Then what is Susumna Nadi? Susumna Nadi starts from Mooladhara, straight spinal cord. There is no rotation. Straight spinal cord, along the spinal cord it goes directly, it goes till this point. At this point, Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi and this Susumna all will be joining here. This is called Triveni Sangama, Trinetra. At this point, all will be joining. From this, straight it goes to Sahasrara Chakra. Which one will go? Only Susumna Nadi will go. Understand? So this is how the Nadi Shastra says all these things. All these 3 nadis are very, very important. Okay, so here in these nadis, especially now, Ida Nadi. So Ida Nadi, what are its functions in our body? Let us understand. Okay, when Ida Nadi is working, Ida Nadi is working within us, we will find, obviously, our anxiety will reduce, number of desires will reduce, right? We will become introvert. That means ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಡನಾಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಹ್ಯ ಕೋರಿಕೆಗಳು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಶಾಂತವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಶ್ಶಬ್ದವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಅಂತರ್ಮುಖ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಶರೀರವು ಸಹ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಶಬ್ದ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತತವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಭಾವೋದ್ರೇಕಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ದೂರ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾಢವಾದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So all these things, whenever without any reason, if you get any hesitation, all these things, isn't it? So definitely what happens is, so if you find, for example, sometimes you yourself find very peaceful, happy, love, compassion, all this, that time you check your Ida Nadi will be working without you knowing. You don't know, but that will be working. That is why you are like that. Understand? So same way, so this Ida Nadi is working like our own body internal air conditioner. Can you understand this point? For our body, Ida Nadi is a internal air conditioner. This will reduce the temperature. This will also regularize the so-called blood pressure. It will reduce the blood pressure, right? All the metabolic actions will be reduced, and it's something like, it will cause for the repair of all the cells it will make us to enter into the so-called parasympathetic nervous system, isn't it? So it will activate that also. So like that, what happens is ultimately it makes sure that it will be able to reserve more amount of pranic energy in order to work for tomorrow and next day. That means this especially, so this Idanadi is very very helpful in order to cool down by mind and body both to cool down. Idanadi is very important. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಡಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಈ ಶ್ವಾಸ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಫಲಿತಗಳಿರ್ತದೆ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಈ ರೈಟ್ సైడ్ నాడి నడుస్తా ఇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ వేరే డిఫరెంట్ ఫలితాలు ఇರ್ತವೆ. మనకు రైట్ సైడ్ నాడి పనిచేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకు వచ్చే ఫలితాలు వేరే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో let us understand those also. And before that, and one more thing is, when left ida nadi is working, your right brain become active. Okay, so what is the right brain advantage? Creativity, right? So if at all you are writing any poem, you are drawing a picture, isn't it, and you are playing the music, so all these things your ida nadi works the best way. Activate the ida nadi, then your right brain will activate automatically. So these are the great results you will get automatically, you will get. Understand? So ida nadi is nothing but Stri Tattva, ida nadi, cooling nadi, right? So that is feminine nadi, Stri Tattva. So for love, compassion, all these things will be much more within you, right? So all these things will be happening because of the ida nadi active. And now come to the Pingala nadi. It is opposite to that. What is the Pingala nadi? Right nostril, through right nostril, whatever the, see, if you test like this, I think all of you have gone through this Swara Vigna classes, right? How to test our nadi? Like this, you have to put. So if you do like this side, if it is more, ida nadi is active. If it is right side active, the Pingala nadi is active. You should be able to identify like that. Understand? Now, if the Surya nadi is working actively, this is called, why it is called Surya nadi? Because it causes more heat in the body. Understand? It heat up the body. Especially, this is going to increase the Jataragni in the stomach. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆದಲ್ಲಿ జఠరాగ్నిని ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. మన కడుపులో జఠరాగ్ని ఉంది కదా, దాన్ని పెంచుతుంది. దేహం యొక్క ఉష్ణోగ్రతను పెంచుతుంది. అందుకే దీన్ని ఏమంటామంటే సూర్యనాడి అని చెప్తాము. దీన్నే, సో ఈజ్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ యాజ్ మస్కులిన్ నాడి, రైట్? ఫెమినిన్ నాడి, మస్కులిన్ నాడి. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో వెన్ ఎవర్ దిస్ నాడి ఈస్ వర్కింగ్ యాక్టివ్లీ, రైట్? So we can work we can work actively in the daytime. Especially whenever in the daytime, we do a lot of works, right? We walk and we do some regular work and cooking or, so whatever it may be, whatever the active works you do, playing, right? Running, anything you do all the time, throughout all the active works, this Pingala nadi must be active. Remember this. Okay. So when the Pingala nadi is active, so your body will be so much active, and digestion system will also be very active. Especially when you are eating food, for example, a hot food you are eating, for example, immediately your ida nadi will be started working. Understand? So if it is working properly, then what happen? Whatever you take the food, it will be digested also properly. Remember this. So that's how it is. Whenever ida nadi, the Pingala nadi is working, the left brain comes to active. What is the left brain activity? Logical thinking. Understand? So like generally for your day-to-day work, which brain has to be active? Left brain. That means daytime, so Surya nadi, your Pingala nadi must be active so that you can do all the works, right? So here there is no creativity, all that. Okay, no creativity, no introspection, right? Not entering into so-called meditation. Here you must be active, right? Suppose if you are working in the office, you are working in any business, what you have to do? Especially the Pingla Nadi must be active. Then you can do excellent, you can get the excellent results. Understand? It's very important. So this is the important thing. Now, I mean, whenever Ida Nadi is working, Pingla Nadi is working, you will have a lot of braveness, ఆత్మవిశ్వాసం ಹೆಚ್ಚాగిರುತ್ತೆ, ధైర్యం ಹೆಚ್ಚాగిರುತ್ತೆ కదా. మనలో ధైర్యం ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది, ఆత్మవిశ్వాసం ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది, యాక్టివ్గా పనిచేస్తాం కదా. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా అయితే whenever there is a Pingla Nadi more active, for example, see, balanced state, there is something like this. So when the Nadi is working, if it is overactive, then what happens? We get, kind of a irritation, right? Our ego will be much more. So all this is very important, friends. When the Nadi is working more also, then again it's a problem. Especially Pingla Nadi is working more, what happen? We'll get anger. ನಮಗೆ ಕೋಪ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೀವ್ರವಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮತುಲ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೋಪ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂಥರ ಆ ನಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅವಾಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ನಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಗ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಒಂದು ನಾಡಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಒಂದು 90 ನಿಮಿಷ, 120 ನಿಮಿಷ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1.5 hour, 2 hours maximum it has to work here. Then if it is working continuously, what happen? Your body will get heat up. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶರೀರ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಒಂಥರ ಉಷ್ಣತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ಓವರ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಆಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಕೋಪ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಇರಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಾಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ದ ಟೂ ನಾಡೀಸ್, ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್, ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಕೀಪ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ನಾಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ 60 minutes, then come this side. This has to work, and after 60 minutes here, then come back here. So suppose 90 minutes ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 90 minutes, ಈ ಕಡೆ 90 minutes ಆದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ 90 minutes. ಆ ತರ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಬೋತ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕೀಪ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್. Okay, if at all struck at one point, struck at only one nadi, then you will enter into problems. Understand? So many times why we will get the diseases? Because of these nadis are improperly working. They have to work on one side 90 minutes, then it has to change here. If it is not changing, you change it. You check it and then change it. Then you have no disease. Understand? So why this nadis get stuck at one point? Because of our bad lifestyle, because of our stress, because of our improper thoughts, because of our bad food habits. Understand? Because of our improper sleep. Then only these nadis get imbalanced. They don't work in a balanced mode. They have to change here, there, this side to that side, alternate. They have to alternate each other every 90 minutes or 120 minutes maximum, 2 hours. If not, you will get into the problem. I'm telling you. Okay, take care of that. Now, coming to the Susumna. Friends, Susumna, what is Susumna? Now, Pingla Nadi we understood, and Ida Nadi we understood, Pingla Nadi we understood. Now, let us understand Susumna Nadi. Especially Susumna Nadi is very, very important. Let me tell you. This side, I mean left side, right side, the amount of breathing which is going inside and outside is equal. Understand? So this state is called Susumna Nadi state. Okay, so there is no more here, there is no less here. So it is flowing equally. So this will happen. This Susumna Nadi, Susumna Sthiti happens every time whenever the Nadi changing from here to here to here. So at that time, 5 to 20 minutes, we are entering into the Susumna Sthiti. Okay? So that is why, always remember, if we don't have Susumna Nadi Sthiti, we can never remember the God. Understand? Many times what happen? Most of the people, either they are stuck in the left side or right side. Susumna Sthiti, they won't experience at all. Because of that, what happened? So they are not able to do yoga, pranayama, dhyana, and they never realize the God. They don't have self-realization. Atma Sakshatkara ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ದೂರ ಇರ್ತದೆ. So, Susumna Nadi, when it enters, that means the Prana Shakti is flowing in the center of the body. I mean, in the center, along the spinal cord, along the Susumna Nadi, the energy flowing from down, Muladhara to the straight top, So it is coming from down, it is flowing upwards and going through Susumna, and then it enters into so-called the Sahasrara. That's how you enter into the so-called Samadhi Sthiti. How do you get the Samadhi Sthiti? For example, your Prana Shakti is flowing through Ida Nadi, like a snake. It come and stop here, right? It won't enter into the so-called from here to Sahasrara. It won't go. It will stop here. Maximum it comes here only. Next, right side, only right side your Prana Shakti is flowing. For example, Pingla Nadi, it is very active for you. That time also energy will be started at Muladhara, then slowly it comes up, it ends here and then here. It doesn't go to the Sahasrara. That is why many of the people, most of the common people, only either Ida Nadi or Pingla Nadi is working. They don't have an experience of so-called Susumna Nadi. Susumna Nadi experience is very, very important, friends. Okay. So when the Susumna Nadi is active, if it is flowing, then you have no much thoughts about the Bahya Prapancha. Your thoughts related to the outer world is reduced. You enter into the silence. You enter into so-called Sunyasthiti, emptiness. You go into the meditation very easily. Then you will enter into the Samadhi Sthiti. All this experience comes only whenever the Prana Shakti flows through the Susumna Nadi. So how can you achieve that in that case? Right? How you can activate the Susumna Nadi? It's very simple. So Susumna Nadi you have to enter into means, so you have to enter into the so-called meditation, yoga, pranayama. Through that only you can enter into the Susumna Nadi. Otherwise, not possible. For example, we practice Anapanasati. We sit silently, start observing the breath. Then slowly what happens? Both the go with the equal capacity, equal breathing starts happening automatically. Understand? So here no pranayama. I'm not doing right nostril breathing, Chandra Vedana, Surya Vedana. I'm not doing anything. I'm just observing my breath at the nose tip. So I'm sitting silently. ನನ್ನ ಶ್ವಾಸ ನಾನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಎರಡೂ ಮೂಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಸಮತುಲ್ಯವಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಸಮಾನವಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ನಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ನಿಚ್ಚಲ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ, ಶೂನ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ 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 ನಾನು ಸಮಾಧಿ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. ಅದೊಂದೇ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ನಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಸಮಾಧಿ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಂತ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪರಮಾನಂದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ, isn't it? When we enter into the so-called through Susumna Nadi, straight away we enter here, we go here. Then what sthiti you will get? Paramananda sthiti, Brahmananda sthiti, that is called Samadhi sthiti, Kaivalya sthiti. You will experience it. So that complete blissfulness, the complete so-called Sachidananda sthiti, you automatically achieve it. That's why meditation is very, very essential, friends. Okay. So your left brain activity, right brain activity, they're also important in the daytime, isn't it? So whenever you are doing you're writing poem, you're drawing picture, you are playing the music, all the time, your left, the so-called the left nadi, left nostril has to work actively. Ida nadi has to work actively, isn't it? See, if you don't alternate the breath, if you are Ida and Pingla, if they are not alternating each other, you will end up in the all problems. Understand? So either, for example, only right side is fully working, fully active. So this especially right, this Surya Nadi supply the energy, pranic energy to the complete right side of the body. Okay. So then left side of the body will receive less amount of energy. When it is an alternative, when it is switched over, then Ida Nadi starts. This supply the pranic energy for the left side of all the organs. See? So it has to act, it has to alternate like this. Otherwise, you'll end up in the problems. Okay? It's very, very important. So now there are important things which we will understand today. Okay? So as I told you, you have to activate the Sushumna Nadi by doing meditation. It's very, very simple thing. Understand? So now, so over is having a problem of blood pressure, all this. For example, somebody is suffering from blood pressure, anxiety, stress, all these things. Just activate this Ida Nadi. Understand? If somebody is having a so-called, their digestive system is not working properly and laziness, isn't it? Activity is not there and they don't get interest doing, then activate the right nadi. For this, already I told the methods in the Swara Vijnana, right? Swara Vijnana, I already told how to activate each nadi. You do that. Okay. So if you have Yoga Danda, use it. Otherwise, suppose if your right nostril has to, the right nostril breathing has to start. Close the left side. So close the left side, then take the breathing only on the right side. Keep taking, right? Slowly take, deep breath in, deep breath out. Like that you do continuously. And at least 5 minutes you do that. 5 minutes. Then your right breathing starts. Like that you can activate. Okay. So otherwise, yoga danda. Otherwise, you just sleep on the left side. Then it comes the right. This Pingla Nadi starts activated. Like that, you go and do it. Okay. So now, so there are many pranayamas also which you know. Anuloma Viloma, simple. Like we are alternating the breath. Nadi Sodhana. Like one side, you take left side, give breathe out right side. Take in the right side and breathe out the left side. Like that you do. Then both the nadis will be, they'll be equalized or they come to equilibrium. They get so ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಮೂವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ನಾಡಿ ಶೋಧನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ರೈಟ್ಗೆ, ರೈಟ್ ಇಂದ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಈ ಎರಡು ಈ ಇಡ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಭಸ್ತ್ರಿಕಾ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. You can keep doing it. So always remember one thing. Okay. Very, very important is, so this so-called what so far we have discussed, this Nadi Shastra, don't think that is a pranayama. Okay. Pranayama means many times what we think is we take a deep breathing, we clean the both the lungs and then we leave out the breath. Isn't it? We think like that. No, it's not like that. So whatever this so-called Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, this is much more deeper than that. It's a so-called the physics of prana, what we discussed so far. Ida Nadi, I told you, if you properly breathe in the Ida Nadi is properly working, it is going to change the entire your so-called the inside of the body. It is going to cause a lot of hormones to vary, right? It's going to generate, for example, Ida Nadi is properly working. It is going to generate dopamine, endorphins. All this will generate automatically. Suppose if you have severe pain, activate left side. It automatically reduces the pain. Understand? And especially the right side breathing, that is Ida Nadi, when it is actively working, your parasympathetic nervous system will become active. It will relax automatically. Your heart rate variability, HRV, your heart rate, okay, that also will come down. Understand? So it is not easy. Your blood pressure will automatically go. You will not get any blood pressure. Your stress will be down. Your cortisol will be completely zero. That is why I'm telling you, if you when we are discussing all this, don't think that it is like a pranayama. I'm not telling about pranayama. Just pranayama means we take deep breathing and then so we go like puraka, kumbhaka, rechaka. No, it's not only that. I'm telling much more deeper than that. Understand the importance of the Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, and Susumna Nadi. These three are important nadis in our life. Okay, so follow this. It's very, very important. And especially, so this I told you, Prana Shakti, when it is flowing in the Susumna Nadi, it leads to Atma Sakshatkara. ప్రాణశక్తి ఎప్పుడైతే మన యొక్క సుషుమ్న నదిలో ఫ్లో అవుతూ ఉంటుందో మనకేం కలుగుతుంది? ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం కలుగుతుంది. ఇట్స్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ వై దిస్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ వెన్ ద ప్రాణిక్ ఎనర్జీ ఫ్లోయింగ్ త్రూ దిస్ సో కాల్డ్ సుషుమ్న నాడి, we forget about the surroundings. We forget the bahya prapancha, outer world. Understand? So for us, when we enter into that state, the total throughout the universe, I am only there. I am there everywhere. That kind of state you will achieve. You will experience that kind of blissful state, friends. That is why it is very important. Going into the meditation, you all will achieve that state. We are experiencing day by day. Okay. How you get that? Obviously, your Sushumna Nadi got activated. That is why you are experiencing that state. Otherwise, it is not possible. Okay. So now, especially in the whole universe, human being has got this facility. You observe any animal being. Okay. Animal is actually like this. It's a horizontal. Animal has got only two nadis. Remember this. Susumna, Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi is there for animal. ಜಂತುಗಳಿಗೆ ಎರಡೇ ನಾಡಿ ಇರೋದು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಒಂದು ಮಾನವನಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ 3 ನಾಡಿಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಡನಾಡಿ, ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ, ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ನಾಡಿ 3 ನಾಡಿಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಡನಾಡಿ, ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಡನಾಡಿ, ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ human beings as well as animals also. But human being has got a special feature is we also have Susumna Nadi. That is why, so we sit straight and the prana shakti flows straight from down to the top and then enter into the so-called the Sahasrara chakra. That is where we get the enlightenment. That is why no animal has got a capability to enter into the enlightenment. No animal can get an enlightenment, isn't it? Only human beings can get the enlightenment. So that's how we become divine, become God. Understand? It's very, very important. It's also, you need to remember. And other thing is, friends, very important is, so when the death, especially death, let us talk about the death with respect to the prana shakti. What happens when the death comes near? That means within our body, the prana shakti, slowly it will decrease. ಈಗ ಮರಣ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಒಂದು, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರಣ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಕ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ? ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ so called the thinking, the style of thinking. Understand? So if you think more and more, you lose more and more pranic energy. And because of your own lifestyle, improper lifestyle also, you will reduce your pranic energy. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ at the same time, so what will happen is at that point of time, because the prana shakti is less in your body, the so-called pranic energy doesn't go into the body, each and every cell. Automatically what happen? Slowly, so we will go towards the death. Understand? So that is why prana shakti is very, very important. We have to maintain that. See what happens when the ego is increased, isn't it? So especially when the Pingala Nadi is actively working, our ego is also very high. Understand? If you do all that, what happen? You lose the energy. With your ego, especially when the ego is more, you lose more amount of pranic energy. Like that. So as the pranic energy is going on decreasing, you will enter into so-called slowly enter into the diseases, enter into the so-called uh, old age, and then get into the death. So that is why, in order to protect ourselves, what we have to do? We have to save our pranic energy as much as possible. We have to save. Okay. So remember one thing. As per the yoga science of yoga, okay, death is nothing but. So not only the pranic energy is leaving our physical body, number one, okay, not only that. So first thing is, whenever we finish our karmas on this earth planet, for example, prarabdha karmas are finished, your number of breaths are finished, okay, then you have to leave the body. Your prana will leave your body. Okay, as long as prana is there in our body, we are alive. But when the prana will leave, I told you right now, whenever your improper lifestyle, improper thinking, you are spending too much energy, you are spending too much pranic energy, and your body will become aged, right? The cells will become very weak, then automatically you enter into the death. Okay, that is one thing. Secondly, though the health is very good, though the health is good, body is also good, but we finished our prarabdha karmas, then we also have to leave the body. Prana will leave the body. That's very important, friends. Okay. It means because of the age old, once you become aged, what happens? We are unable to carry this body. Okay. Our pranic energy, so this body cannot carry the pranic energy. Then also what happened? The prana shakti will leave the body. It means the body became aged. It's almost damaged condition. Then prana will not stay in that. It will go away. Understand? At the same time, if your prarabdha karmas are over, you have no work here, then also prana shakti will leave you. Then also you have to go for the death. That's how it happens. Okay. Now, this prana shakti, remember one thing. For the normal people, this pranic energy, it will go either our prana, especially our prana, from the Ida Nadi or Pingla Nadi, we will leave at the time of death. Then you have to incarnate again. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಬಿಡೋದು ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿಯಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಪುನರ್ಜನ್ಮ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Again you have to reincarnate. You have to take a rebirth. Okay. So then what is the the mechanism through which we become birthless or we get moksha? Only one thing. You divert your prana into the Susumna center, and then from the center, then take that prana like this, and then leave it from here. Understand? So when you do that, what happens? You will get into moksha. You don't need to take a rebirth. See, who will do these kind of things? Ichha marana. All the yogis do this. Common people, without knowing ourselves, either we leave our prana either from this side or from this side, either through Idanadi or Pingala Nadi, it will go automatically. We don't know when it is gone. We die, that's all. That is how we get into again rebirth. Reincarnation will be there always. If you are consciously leaving your prana, you divert both Ida and Pingala into the center. Okay? That means you need a conscious death. You must be expert. You must be expert in that. You must be expert in this pranic energy control. All the yogis do this. At the time of the death, what they do? They sit straight, take they take the both Ida Nadi, Pingla Nadi, get into the center, and then from there, from the down, slowly they take up. Then from the Sahasrara, they leave their prana. That's the final moments of the death of a yogi. That's how what happened. You will never come back. You don't need to come back. You become a. This is called, what is this called? This is not a death. This is a moksha, nirvana. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So this is very, very important, friends. Okay. So like this, if you understand, so this is a great science, is a great physics of Idanadi, Pingala Nadi, Susumna Nadi. So this much we understood today. Okay. So follow this. So listen to this video again, once again, and try to understand, make the notes of it, and spread to everybody. Teach everyone. Okay. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Right. So, okay, friends, now 10:30, we'll start the meditation now, 10:30 to 11:30. 1 hour meditation. So finally, half an hour, I'll give some question and answer session. You can ask questions and you can clarify. Okay. So let's start the meditation now. Sit comfortably. Have one glass of water. Drink one glass of water. So if possible, activate your Ida Nadi. Activate the Ida Nadi. Okay. Yoga Danda is there. It's very easy. Otherwise, right side. Just sleep on the right side, then it will come. So Ida Nadi is very, very helpful to go into the meditation. Once you go into the meditation, Susumna will automatically activate. You don't need to worry about it. That is why many times we say, don't worry about your Kundalini Shakti. Kundalini will be automatically activated and it will flow upwards from the Mooladhara till Sahasrara automatically when you go into meditation, slowly, because your Susumna Nadi will get activated automatically in the meditation process. You don't need to worry about Kundalini activation, energy, all this, many people will tell a lot of things. Don't worry about it. Kundalini Shakti will flow from down to top automatically when you go into meditation. Before going to meditation, activate your Ida Nadi so that it helps you to go into meditation easily. That's all. Your thoughts will automatically reduce. When there is a Ida Nadi working, get into meditation. Now, clasp your fingers into fingers, keep in your lap, keep straight, sit straight. Ida Nadi is active. Then start observing the breath. Then slowly, right? As you are observing the breathing, slowly you'll enter inside, you enter into yourself. Then the breath is coming out, it is becoming, is reducing, slowly it is reducing. Then your thoughts also getting reduced. Keep going inside, friends. Until I say okay, do not open the eyes. Next 1 hour, we are all sitting in the meditation. Let's go into the deep meditation now. We'll give some music to you and some silent meditation togetherly. Let us continue the silent meditation only. No music. ಕೇವಲ ಉಚ್ಛ್ವಾಸ ನಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಗಮನಿಸ್ತಾ ಶ್ವಾಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗುರಿ. Become one with the breath. Go deep inside. Next 30 minutes, silent meditation, my dear friends. Be with your emptiness. We are going deeper and deeper inside of us. The last 5 minutes, be with your breath, my dear friends. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕಾಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶ್ವಾಸ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೀವಿರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಂತರಿಕ ಪ್ರಯಾಣವನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 5 minutes only. Last 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಕಾಲ, ಚಿವರಿ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತ್ರವೇ. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ 5 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲ, ಚಿವರಿ 5 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರವೇ. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your both hands. Keep on your eyes for 5 seconds. నిదానంగా 2 చేతులు తీసుకొని కళ్ళ మీద పెట్టుకోండి. 5 సెకండ్ల పాటు 2 కైగలు తెగితే కన్ను వెళ్ళి ముచ్చుకొని 5 సెకండ్ కాల. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly take your hands. Slowly open your eyes. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕೈಗಳು ತೆಗಿತಾ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳು ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ನಿಧಾನಂగా చేతులు తీస్తూ కళ్ళు తెరచండి. Right. Okay, friends. Yes, now you can open the videos. We will have some question and answers and sharing of experiences for next 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes. After that, you can start doing meditation. If you wanted to, you can continue. Otherwise, go for the sound sleep and then continue a session from tomorrow's morning session. Okay? Yes. Switch on the videos now. And then ask the question. Otherwise, share your experience. Any question? Whatever you have the questions related to today's topic or anything related to meditation. Paje.
Sir, namaskaram, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Sir, as you told, I just slept in the right side, sir. A few minutes, a few seconds. Then I could feed this urinary activation, sir.
Correct.
And my meditation was also very good, sir.
Correct.
I didn't sleep, but meditation was very good, sir. Today.
Correct. So just sleep on the right side. Your left will activate. Hidden nadi will be activated. That time you go into meditation. When you go into the meditation, slowly, your susumna will be activated. Okay. When the susumna is activated, 1 second. I'm muting the all. Okay. When susumna is activated, what happens? Your prana shakti will flow right from Mooladhara to the Sahasrara. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's how your Kundalini will be activated. Understand? You will experience the divinity. You will
Yes, sir.
experience Atma Sakshatkara. That blissfulness you will experience. But it all depends upon each individual. How much is experiencing. Right? It is not same for everybody. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next. Vedavati madam. Other.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ನಾನು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಪಿಂಗಳ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಉಸಿರು ತಗೊಂಡು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಫುಲ್ 2 ಓಪನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ 1/2 ಅವರ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದು ಫುಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಜರ್ಕ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯ್ತು.
ಓಕೆ. ಅದೇ
ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು ಉತ್ತಮ. ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ನಾ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇತ್ತು ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ.
ಅದು ಓಕೆ. ಅದು ಬಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು 2 ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸಂಧಿ ಕಾಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಆ ಸಂಧಿ ಸಮಯ ಇರುವಾಗ, ಸೊ at the time of ಸಂಧಿ ಕಾಲ, so then both the nostrils will be working, but not in a equal manner. One will be more, one will be less. Doesn't matter.
ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಐ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬೋತ್ ನಾಸ್ಟ್ರಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
During the daytime, sometimes we get the feeling of vairagya, we get the feeling of silence, and we get the feeling of so-called, the adhyatmika chintane. Sometimes for every person it will happen. When? Why? That is during that sandhikala. Every person will have that kind of feelings. Okay. But it is because the transition time when the nadi is changing from this to that, no, that particular time this susumna will be active. At that point of time, everybody will feel that vairagya. That is for only less time. Again, you'll get into either pingala or nadi, and then you get into the prapanchika.
Okay.
That's how it is. We can't help. We can't do anything. Only thing is, if you are a yogi, if you are a expert in the controlling of swasa and controlling the prana shakti, if you know this nadi vijnana, then you can have control on your own breath. Either you can, depends upon your work, you can change left or right to left, left to right. You can do it whenever you need. That because you have that nadi vijnana, you can do that. Normal people won't do anything. They first of all don't know the swasa will, it will alternate between left and right, right and left. How much time it will go in one nostril, then how it will come to this side. When it comes this side, what will happen? When it goes to that side, what happen? Nothing. They don't know anything.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್. In the beginning, I was not knowing anything. Just in some time only I knew all this.
Correct.
But very good experience, sir.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Yes. Yadagiri sir.
నమస్కారం సార్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నట్టు ఇది అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం ధ్యానంకి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఈ ఇడానాడి యాక్టివేషన్ కదా సార్.
అవును. లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేట్ చేసుకో. లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేట్ అంటే ఇడనాడి యాక్టివ్ ఉండి లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివ్ ఉండి ధ్యానంలోకి వెళ్ళాలి.
మీరు చెప్పినట్టుగా నేను చేశాను. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఇటు నుంచి తీసుకున్నట్టే శ్వాస తీసుకున్నట్టుగా మనం ఆల్రెడీ లెఫ్ట్కి వెళ్ళిపోతాం. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం లెఫ్ట్కి వెళ్ళిపోయామో ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఆ ధ్యానం ఇమీడియట్గా వెళ్ళిపోయాం సార్.
అవును.
ధ్యానంలోనికి ఒక అంటే గా వెళ్ళిపోయాము.
అవును.
హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ మెడిటేషన్ అద్భుతంగా డీప్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది. చాలా అద్భుతంగా పనిచేస్తుంది.
కరెక్ట్. ఎస్.
ఒక 2-3 seconds లోనే మెడిటేషన్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది.
కరెక్ట్.
అద్భుతంగా
సో
పనిచేస్తుంది సార్.
దానికి ఏంటంటే టోటల్ గా దేహాన్ని కూల్ చేస్తుంది, మైండ్ ను కూల్ చేస్తుంది, బాడీని కూల్ చేస్తుంది, మైండ్ ను కూల్ చేస్తుంది. రెండింటిని కూలింగ్ చేసేటువంటిది కాబట్టి ఇది చంద్రనాడి అంట. ఓకే. చంద్రునితో సంబంధం ఉండేది మనస్సు. ఆ మనస్సును శాంతిపరుస్తుంది, దేహాన్ని కూడా శాంతిపరుస్తుంది. ఓకే. ఇది రెస్టింగ్ పీరియడ్. రెస్ట్ అండ్ రిపేర్ అంటాం కదా, రెస్ట్ అండ్ రిపేర్ మోడ్ అంటారు దాన్ని. యాక్చువల్గా దాన్ని పారాసింపథెటిక్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ అని చెప్తాం. అది యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుంది. సో కాబట్టి ఈ వేగస్ నర్వ్ యాక్టివేట్ అయ్యేది కూడా అప్పుడే. వేగస్ నర్వ్ కూడా అద్భుతంగా యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుంది. సో కాబట్టి మనము ఈ ఎప్పుడెప్పుడైతే మనకు అనవసరంగా అంటే ఏ పనులు లేవు, బయట చేసే వర్క్ కానీ అంటే నడిచేదో అక్కడికి వెళ్ళేదో లేకపోతే యాక్టివ్ చేసే పనులు డైనమిక్గా చేసే పనులు లేకుంటే ఈ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ యాక్టివేట్ చేసుకుంటే మంచిది. ఆటోమేటిక్గా కూల్ అయిపోతాం. లేదా ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు సీరియస్గా అనిపించి అంటే కొద్దిగా ఏదైనా స్ట్రెస్ అనిపించి ఏదైనా ఒత్తిడి అనిపించి కష్టం అనిపించి ఆందోళన ఇట్లా ఉంటాయి కదా, అలాంటప్పుడు ఇమ్మీడియట్గా లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేట్ చేసుకుంటే ఇమ్మీడియట్గా తగ్గిపోతుంది. చాలా సులభం.
మనం ఇటు సైడ్ యాక్టివేట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే
రైట్ బంద్ చేసి
క్లోజ్ చేసి లెఫ్ట్ నుంచి శ్వాస తీసుకోవాలి.
అవును. దాన్ని చంద్రభేదన అంటాం.
అప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్ మనము లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేషన్ అయిపోతుంది సార్.
అవుతుంది. ఒక దానితో కనీసం అంటే ఒక 2-3 minutes అట్లా చేస్తూ ఉంటే, 5 minutes అట్లా చేస్తూ ఉంటే నిదానంగా తీసుకొని నిదానంగా వదులుతూ ఉంటే నిదానంగా ఈ రైట్ క్లోజ్ అయ్యి లెఫ్ట్ ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. లేదా జస్ట్ రైట్ సైడ్ పడుకుంటే ఇమ్మీడియట్ గా 2 minutes ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది లెఫ్ట్.
రైట్ సైడ్ పడుకున్నా కానీ లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేషన్ అయిపోతుంది. మనం రాత్రి పడుకునేటప్పుడు లెఫ్ట్ శ్వాస యాక్టివేషన్
లెఫ్ట్
రాత్రి నిద్రపోయేటప్పుడు లెఫ్ట్ యాక్టివేషన్
పడుకునేటప్పుడు కూడా లెఫ్టే. ధ్యానం చేయబో ముందు కూడా లెఫ్టే. ఎందుకంటే ఇవన్నీ కామ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అంటారు. ఎట్లా అంటే కూల్ యాక్టివిటీస్, కామ్ యాక్టివిటీస్, ఓకే. లేదంటే డైనమిక్ యాక్టివిటీస్, డిఫికల్ట్ యాక్టివిటీస్, యాక్టివ్ ఉండేటువంటివి అవన్నీ కూడా సూర్యనాడితో చేయాలి.
మనం ఆల్రెడీ ధ్యానం వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత సుషుమ్నా నాడి పనిచేస్తున్నట్లు లెక్క మనం మెడిటేషన్
ఆటోమేటిక్ యాక్టివ్ అవుతుంది. అది
యాక్టివ్ అయిపోతుంది.
ధ్యానంలోకి వెళ్ళిపోతే అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే నిదానంగా మనం శ్వాసను గమనిస్తూ ఉంటాం కదా, ఆ శ్వాసను నియంత్రణ చేస్తూ గమనిస్తూ ఉండే కొద్దీ అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే నిదానంగా లెఫ్ట్ రైట్ రెండు ఈక్వల్ అయిపోతాయి. కాకపోతే ఆ ఈక్వల్ అయిపోతాయి అయినప్పుడు సుషుమ్నా యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుంది. కానీ ఎంతసేపు మీకు ఆలోచన లేనంత వరకు. ఆలోచన వస్తే మళ్ళీ లెఫ్ట్ కో రైట్ కో జంప్ అవుతుంది. ఎస్, ఇదర్ లెఫ్ట్ కో పడిపోతారు లేదా రైట్ పడిపోతారు. యూ విల్ గో అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ది సుషుమ్నా. కాబట్టి మీరు ఆ యొక్క ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పొందలేరు, ఆత్మస్థితి పొందలేరు. ఆ యొక్క దాన్ని ఏమంటే శూన్య స్థితి అంటాం, పరమానంద స్థితి అంటాం. ఆ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ మీకు దొరకదు, ఆ ఆనందం దొరకదు. అది కొద్దిసేపు దొరుకుతుంది, ఎందుకంటే ఆ కొద్దిసేపు మీకు ఏమైంది, మీరు సుషుమ్నలోకి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఇక్కడ అంటే ఇక్కడ అంటే లెఫ్ట్లో లేరు, రైట్లో లేరు, మధ్యలోకి వెళ్ళిపోయారు, మధ్యలోకి. సో ఆ విధంగానే యోగులు చేసేది అదే పని అనమాట. యోగులు ఎలా చేస్తారంటే వాళ్ళు సుషుమ్నలోకి వెళ్ళిపోతారు, కాబట్టి దాంట్లోనే ఉండిపోతారు, నిశ్చలంగా ఉండిపోతారు. అక్కడ దప్పిక ఉండదు, ఆకలి ఉండదు, నిద్ర ఉండదు, సోమరితనం ఉండదు, కోపం ఉండదు, దుఃఖం ఉండదు, చింత ఉండదు, కష్టం ఉండదు, నష్టం ఉండదు, ఏమీ ఉండదు. చూసారా? మనకెందుకు కష్టాలు, దుఃఖాలు, నష్టాలు, భయము, ఆందోళన, కోపము, ద్వేషము, అసూయ, పగ ఇవన్నీ ఎందుకు ఉంటాయంటే మనం ఇక్కడన్నా ఉంటాం, ఎక్కడన్నా ఉంటాం. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నా అదే, అక్కడ ఉన్నా అదే. ఈ పక్క ఉందనుకోండి, నేను ఒక కవిని, నేను ఒక మ్యూజిషియన్ని, నేను ఒక పోయట్ని, నేను ఒక గొప్ప కళాకారుణ్ణి, నేను ఒక గొప్ప చిత్రకారుణ్ణి, ఇవే ఉంటాయి లోపల వాళ్ళకి. అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాం అనుకోండి, ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే నేను డబ్బు సంపాదిస్తున్నాను, నేను గొప్ప నాయకుడిని, నేను గొప్ప ఉద్యోగం చేస్తున్నాను, నాకంటే మించిన వాళ్ళు ఎవరు లేరు, నేను రాజకీయ నాయకుడిని, నేను నేను అనుకుంటేనే అన్ని జరుగుతాయి, నా కుటుంబాన్ని నేనే పోషిస్తున్నాను, ఆ? సో నేను చెప్తే ఏ, ఎవరు ఎదురు చెప్పకూడదు, ఆ? సో తర్వాత నేను ఏ విషయానైనా అట్లే సాధించేస్తాను, నాకు ఏది కష్టం లేదు, ఇట్లా రకరకాల అహంకారంతో ఈగిపోతూ ఉంటాం ఎప్పుడు రైట్లో ఉంటే. అర్థమైందా? అది
సార్ చాలా బాగుంది సార్.
రైట్.
పౌర్ణమి ధ్యానం థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఎస్ ఎస్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. శ్రీలు
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ మాస్టర్.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
మాస్టర్ నాకు 2 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. ఒకటి ఓవర్ ఎగ్జైట్మెంట్ కానీ ఓవర్ ఈటింగ్ ఆర్ ఓవర్ కన్ఫెషన్స్, అంటే ఓవర్ ఎగ్జైట్మెంట్ సార్ బ్రీతింగ్ లో ఇప్పుడు మీరు అన్నారు కదా రైట్ సైడ్ ఆర్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఏది ఉన్నా మనకు ఓవర్ అవుతుంది అనేసి, ఆ ఓవర్ ది ఎలా కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవాలి అని సార్ ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ ఐ విల్ ఆస్క్ ద సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్.
చేంజ్ ద బ్రెత్. నీకు ఏది ఓవర్ అనిపిస్తుందో ఆ పక్క నుంచి ఇంకో పక్క వెళ్ళిపోండి, అంతే.
ఆ షిఫ్టింగ్ ఎట్లా సార్?
ఇప్పుడే చెప్పారు కదా సార్, షిఫ్టింగ్ కు మాట్లాడాం ఇంతసేపు. షిఫ్టింగ్ ఏం చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ మీరు ఎక్కడుందో చూసుకోవాలి. ఇట్లా నాకు రైట్ సైడ్ వస్తా ఉంది, రైట్ సైడ్ నడుస్తా ఉంది నాకు ఇప్పుడు. అర్థమైందా? చూడండి,
అర్థం.
రైట్ సైడ్ నడుస్తా ఉంది కాబట్టి నేనేం చేస్తాను, షిఫ్ట్ చేయాలనుకో, లెఫ్ట్కి షిఫ్ట్ చేయాలంటే నేను రైట్ సైడ్ పడుకుంటాను, ఆటోమేటిక్ లెఫ్ట్కి వచ్చేస్తుంది. జస్ట్ ఇట్లా రైట్ సైడ్ బెడ్ మీద ఇట్లా కొద్దిగా వాలిపోతే, లేదు ఇట్లా కూడా చేయొచ్చు. చూడండి, ఇట్లా కూడా చేయొచ్చు. ఇట్లా ఇట్లా ప్రెస్ చేస్తే రైట్లో అది లెఫ్ట్కి వచ్చేస్తుంది. లేదంటే ఇట్లా చూడండి, ఇట్లా పిడికెలు ఇట్లా బిగించుకొని ఇట్లా రైట్లో గట్టిగా ఒత్తే, మనం ఇక్కడ గట్టిగా ఒత్తే లెఫ్ట్కి వస్తుంది. లేదు మీ దగ్గర యోగదండ ఉంటే యోగదండను రైట్లో పెట్టండి, యోగదండ ఇట్లా రైట్లో పెట్టి ఒత్తే లెఫ్ట్కి వచ్చేస్తుంది.
ఓకే. అండ్ సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్, అర్థమైంది సార్. సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్, ఎప్పుడైతే మనం మెడిటేషన్ చేస్తున్నామో ఫిజికల్ గా ఐస్ క్లోజ్ అవుతుంది సార్, బట్ మెంటల్లీ ఐస్ ఆర్ ఓపెన్, అది చూపిస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే మెంటల్ గా క్లోజ్ చేసి వెళ్దామా అని అంటే కంప్లీట్ డార్క్, ఐ కాంట్ క్లోజ్ కంప్లీట్లీ అనమాట. మెంటల్ గా ఇట్స్ పెయిన్ లాగా వచ్చి ఓపెన్ అయిపోతుంది. హౌ టు క్లోజ్ దట్ ఐస్ సార్, ఇన్నర్ ఐస్?
ఇన్నర్ ఐస్ క్లోజ్ ఏం లేదు అట్లా. ఇప్పుడు మనస్సు ఎప్పుడైతే శాంతం అవుతుందో
ఫీల్ అవుతుంటాం కదా సార్, అనలైజింగ్ లోపల, ఓకే మా ఐస్ ఆర్ ఓపెన్, సీయింగ్, ఇంకా సెర్చ్ చేస్తుంది అనే థాట్ తోనే వస్తుంది. అది క్లోజ్ చేద్దాం, కామ్ అవుదాం అని అంటే కావట్లేదు సార్.
మీరు ఫిజికల్ ఐస్ క్లోజ్ చేశాక మీ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి చెప్పండి, కరెక్ట్ గా నేను చెప్తాను ఆన్సర్.
ఫిజికల్లీ క్లోజ్డ్ బట్ మెంటల్లీ ఐస్ ఆర్ ఓపెన్, ఎందుకంటే ఆ బ్రైట్నెస్ కళ్ళకు వచ్చి అది సెర్చ్ చేస్తుంది. మెడిటేషన్ మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. యా,
ఏ బ్రైట్నెస్? లోపల బ్రైట్నెస్ బయట బ్రైట్నెస్?
ఇన్నర్ బ్రైట్నెస్.
ఇన్నర్ బ్రైట్నెస్
బయట
అనేది కాదు
యా.
కాదు కాదు అట్లా. ఇక్కడ ఒక నిమిషం చూడండి. కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాము, శ్వాస గమనిస్తున్నాము. అక్కడ
ఎస్ సార్.
ఒకటేంటంటే ఫిజికల్ ఐస్ క్లోజ్డ్ అంతే కదా. మెంటల్ ఐ ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే దానికి భౌతికపరమైన ఎటువంటి అస్తిత్వం ఉండదు. అంటే భౌతిక రూపమే ఉండదు దానికి. అదేంటి అంటే యాక్చువల్గా అది గమనిక అంటాం అంతే. గమనిక అంటే గమనించడమే ఉంటుంది, కానీ గమనించడం అంటే కళ్ళతో గమనించడం కాదు. అర్థమైందా? అది దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే సాక్షిభావ స్థితి అంటాం దాన్ని. ఓకే, సాక్షిభావ స్థితి అంటే ఏంటి అంటే మన నిజ చైతన్యం ఉంది కదా, దాని ఎరుకలో ఉంచుకొని దానితో ఉండడమే అంతే. అంటే మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనస్సు శూన్యం చేసి ఆ ఎరుక స్థితి ఉంది కదా, ఆ ఎరుక స్థితిలో అలాగే ఉండిపోవడం దాన్ని చూడడం అంటారు దాన్ని. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ సీయింగ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ అబ్జర్వేషన్, ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. దాని అనుభవమే అంటాం కానీ దాన్ని చూడడం అనరు. అది చూడడం వేరే, అనుభవించడం వేరే. మనం అక్కడ చూడడం జరగదు, అది చూడడం కాదు, అది వచ్చేసి అనుభవించడమే. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ సాక్షి భావ స్థితి. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ అవేర్నెస్, ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. చెప్పండి.
ఓకే సార్.
అంతే.
ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లో నాకు కొన్ని ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ షైనింగ్స్ అవి వస్తున్నాయి సార్, అది కూడా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కిందకే కన్సిడర్ అవుతుంది సార్.
మీకు ఏం వస్తే కూడా అవి గమనించండి అంతే. అవన్నీ కూడా సబ్ కాన్షియస్ నుంచి వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి. బట్ దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ద ఎండ్. అది ఎండ్ కాదు. ఎండ్ ఏంటి చెప్పండి? ఎండ్ ఏంటి అంటే అవన్నీ మాయమైపోయి పూర్తి శూన్యమైపోయి ఆ పరమ శూన్య స్థితికి పోవడమే ఎండ్. మధ్యలో వచ్చేటివి పోయేటివి దృశ్యాలు, వస్తువులు, మనుషులు, చుట్టూ పరిసరాలు, ప్రకృతి, రకరకాల వస్తూ పోతూ ఉంటాయి. అవన్నీ సబ్ కాన్షియస్ లో ఉన్నవి వస్తూ పోతూ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, వాటి గురించి పట్టించుకోవద్దు, అవన్నీ పోనీయండి, అవన్నీ వెళ్ళిపోనియండి అంతే. జస్ట్ ఆ దృశ్యాలు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి, వాటిని జస్ట్ గమనించడమే తప్ప వాటి లోపలికి వెళ్ళాల్సిన అవసరం మనకు లేదు. మనం ఏంటంటే మన నిజతత్వం ఏముందో మన నిజతత్వ ఆ స్థితికి మనం వెళ్తూ ఉండాలి, ఆ పరమశూన్య స్థితికి వెళ్తూ ఉండాలి. అక్కడ మనం ఆ పరమాత్మతో ఏకం కావడం అంటే అదే స్థితి. అర్థమైందా? సో ఆ చైతన్య స్థితి, ఆ పరమ చైతన్య స్థితిలో మనం అలానే ఉండిపోవడమే, అదే నిజంగా సమాజ స్థితి అంటే, ఇంకేమీ లేదు. ఓకే,
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాస్.
ఎస్,
థ్యాంక్ యూ మాస్.
రూపా పాటిల్. ఎస్, వేర్ ఆర్ ద కన్నడ మాస్టర్స్? నోబడీ ఇస్ హియర్.
Rupa Patil,
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
please speak.
ಎಸ್,
ನಾನು ಶಾರದಾ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಸರ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಸರ್, ನಾಡಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಬರ್ಕಣಕ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಕಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಆ ತರದ್ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್? ವಿಜುವಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ?
ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಏನಾಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಕಲರ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಡನಾಡಿ ಕಲರು ಸ್ಕೈ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ ಹೇಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ಪಿಂಗ್ಲ ನಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಕಂಡಿರುವಂತ ಕಲರ್. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? ಇಡನಾಡಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ನಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ನಾಡಿ. ಈ ಸ್ಕೈ ಬ್ಲೂ ನಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡೆತಡ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಾನು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಯ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಕವರ್. ಅಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತರ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಲುಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಗಂಟೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಟುಡೇ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೋ. ಎನಿವೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
ಅರ್ಥ
ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಹಾ, ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಕೂಲಿಂಗ್ ನಾಡಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನೀಲಿ ಕಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೈ ಬ್ಲೂ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೈಟ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಯೂರ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೀಲ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಇಡನಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಗೇನೇ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಒತ್ತಡ ಆಯಿತು, ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಗಳ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ತಕ್ಷಣವೇ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಡನಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸಿಂಪಥೆಟಿಕ್ ನರ್ವಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಕಲರು, ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಆ ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಡನಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಒಂದು ವೈರ್ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಈ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳಿಂದ ನೋಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನಾಡಿ, ಅದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ನಾಡಿ, ಅದೊಂಥರ ಫೈರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅದು ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಅದೇ ಆ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ನಾಡಿಗೆ ಆ ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಮ್ಮ? ಓಕೆ, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ರೈಟ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿರಾ?
ಮೇಡಮ್,
ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ.
ಮೇಡಮ್
ಗುರುಜಿ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಗುರುಜಿ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಸ್ವರ ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಡಿಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ವರ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಳಕಿನ ಮೊದ್ಲೇ ಧ್ಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತಾಗ ಗುರುಜಿ, ನಂದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ವಾಲಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಾನು, ಅವಾಗ ಡೀಪ್ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅವಾಗ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋವು ಇತ್ತು ಗುರುಜಿ, ಫುಲ್ ಇದು ಬಾಡಿ ಪೇನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾವು ಸ್ವರ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಈಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಈಗ ಅದು ನೋವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ನೋವು ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕೈ ನೋವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಇಡನಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಿಂಗಳ ನಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಒಂದ್ 5-6 ಬಾರಿ ಅದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಈಗ ನೋವು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪೇನ್ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ನಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾಡಿ ಇದು ಇನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ತಾವ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ನಾವು ಬಳಸ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈಗ ನನ್ಗೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್.
ಮರಣ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ರಹಸ್ಯನೂ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಅದೊಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇರೆ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಎಡನಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಪಿಂಗಲ್ ನಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ಅಹಂಕಾರದಿಂದ ಅವನು ಶ್ವಾಸನ ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಕೊನೆ ಉಸಿರಾಟ ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಜನ್ಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಇರುವಂತ ಮರಣ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇರುವಂತ ರಹಸ್ಯ ಇದು. ಸೊ ದ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ದಿ ಡೆತ್, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್. ಎ ಕಾಮನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ will leave his last breath, okay, so through the idanadi or pingla nadi, either through the left nostril or right nostril, not through the both. A yogi, a perfect master, he breath is last, he take his last breath, okay, he left his body, his prana will leave the body, through the so-called Sahasrara. Right? Susumna, activation of Susumna. So, if you have proper control, if you know this Nadi Vijnana, and you are so conscious even at the time of death, if you are having highest awareness at the time of death, you will enter into Susumna and then leave the body. Imagine. So, once you do that, then you don't need to take next birth. It means you have completed the so-called all the karma vimukti, and then you don't need to take next birth. So this is called moksha sthiti. It is called nirvana sthiti. It's not a death. That is not called as a death. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ?
Thank you. ಆಯ್ತು.
Yes. Next. Who is next? Last 1 minute. One more question. Final question. Sanagod.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೂ ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಗುರುಜಿ ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನೇ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ. ಕೊನೆಯ ಬ್ರೆತ್, ಕೊನೆಯ ಉಸಿರು ಯಾವ ತರ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಗಮನಿಸ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ಕೂಡ ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ನಾಡಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಈ ಜೀವನ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸಿರಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಜೀವನ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಕೆಲವರು ಮಹಾನ್ ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಸದ್ಯ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಋಷಿಮುನಿಯಾಗಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದು ಮಠಾಧೀಶರಾಗಿದ್ರು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸತ್ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥವ್ರು ಕೊನೆಯ ಉಸಿರು ಬಿಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ದೀರ್ಘವಾದ ಉಸಿರನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಬಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಖರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಬಿಡೋದ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದ್ ಹೆಂಗ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅದನ್ನೇ?
ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೀಪ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓಕೆ, 2 ಶ್ವಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಮೂಗಿಗಳಿಂದ ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು, ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಆ ಶ್ವಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗನೇ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊನೆ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈ ಸಹಸ್ರಾರದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವರ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಹನ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಆ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಆ ಪರಮ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ದೇಹ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವಾಗ ಇದು ಶಿಥಿಲವಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ದೇಹ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಅದಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಣ ತೆಗೆಯೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಜನರಲಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಈ ಎಡಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಬಲಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 2 ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಸಮಾನವಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೇ ಅವರು ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಾವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮರಣ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಸಹ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೃಹ ಇದೆ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಸ್ಪೃಹದಿಂದನೇ ಆ ಇಚ್ಛಾ ಮರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೃಹದಿಂದನೇ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಡೆತ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಡೆತ್, ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್, ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಡೆತ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀವನ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಸಾವು ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯೋಗಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನರ್ಜನ್ಮ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು.
ಹೀಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ವಿಜುವಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪೀಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ವಿಜುವಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತವಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಯಾಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ? ನಾನು ಈ ತರ ಸುಷುಮ್ನ ನಾಡಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಜೀವನ ಯಾತ್ರೆಯನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ವಿಜುವಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ ಗುರುಜಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಥದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಸ್. ನೀವು ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಲೈಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಕೊನೆ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಬರೋಂಥದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇನು ವಿಜುವಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಿದಂಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೇನೋ ಅಂತ ನಾನು
ಏನಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಇಂದ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಾಧನದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಗುರುಜಿ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಅಂದಂಗೆ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮುಂಜಾನೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿ ಮುಹೂರ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಸಾರ ಆಗಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಳವಾದ ಧ್ಯಾನವನ್ನ ಮೈಗೂಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೇಕು ಗುರುಜಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಶೂರ್. ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. రాధాకృష్ణ
సార్, అందరికి ఆత్మీయ సార్. ఈరోజు క్లాస్ అయితే బాగుంది కానీ నాకు పెద్దగా అర్థం కాలేదు. హలో
చెప్పండి
సార్, క్లాస్ చాలా బాగుంది, నాకైతే అర్థం కాలేదు. మీరు ఇప్పుడు చెప్తారు కదా మరణ సమయంలో సుషుమ్నాలో పోతుంది అనేసి, అది వచ్చేసి నాకు 1991లో నేను చూసినాను సార్. అది ఎట్లా అంటే, నేను 1991లో నేను హిరియూరుకు పోయింటి, మా అత్తోళ్ళ ఊరికి. అక్కడ తిమ్మయ్య దాస్ అని మా తాత ఉండే. మా తాత వచ్చేసి శివరాత్రి పండుగ రోజు చెప్పినాడు, పక్కన ఎదురింటి సాహెబ్కి చెప్పినాడు అనమాట. సాహెబు, నేను ఉగాది పండుగ చేయను అని చెప్పినాడు. చెప్తే తెల్లారితే ఉగాది పండుగ సార్. కాకపోతే తెల్లారి 4 గంటలకంతా మా తాత దేహం విడిచినాడు. పొద్దున్నే పోయి నాకు పోయి చూసినాను, మా తాతకి ఇక్కడ రంధ్రం పడింది, బాగా బొక్క పడిండే. అతను చెప్పినట్లే ఇచ్చామరని మీరు అన్నారే, అది మా తాతకి వచ్చింది సార్. నేను చూసినాను, నా కళ్ళారా నేను ఇట్లా చేయి పెట్టి చూసినాను, బొక్క పడిండాడు.
ఓకే, వెరీ గుడ్.
మా తాత తిమ్మయ్య దాస్ అని చేసింది సార్. అట్లా సూపర్ సార్. అది ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పిందని నాకు జ్ఞాపకం వచ్చింది.
వెరీ గుడ్. ఎస్, కరెక్ట్
సార్. నేను ధ్యానం చేసేటప్పుడు వచ్చేసి సాధారణంగా 1-2 గంటల సేపు కూర్చుంటా. అంటే మొన్న 2 రోజుల క్రితము బ్రహ్మముహూర్త ధ్యానంలో కూర్చున్నప్పుడు 3 గంటల సేపు కూర్చున్నాను సార్ ధ్యానానికి. ఆ కూర్చున్నప్పుడు వచ్చేసి శరీరం అంతా నొప్పులు వచ్చినాయి సార్, మొత్తం అంతా. ఇంకా ఎక్కువసేపు చేయాలని అయితే ఉంది సార్ నాకు.
చేయండి, ఏం కాదు. అంటే నొప్పులు వస్తే కూడా ఏం కాదు. నొప్పులు వస్తే కూడా
అవును సార్.
మనం ఆ టైంలో భరించగలిగే పరిస్థితి ఉంటే భరించాలి. అప్పుడు దేహం అంతా శుద్ధి అవుతుంది అంతే. అంటే బాడీ క్లీన్ అవుతుంది తప్ప ఏం ప్రమాదం ఏం లేదు.
అవును సార్.
ఎస్
సార్, 1వ తరగతి నుంచి క్లాసులు స్టార్ట్ అవుతున్నాయి. మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ కి నేను చెప్పాను దీంట్లో జాయిన్ చేయాలనేసి. దానికి నాకు ఎట్లా జాయిన్ చేయాలని ఇంకా అర్థం కాలేదు సార్.
అది మీరేం చేయాలంటే, మేడం లలిత మేడం కానీ, లేకపోతే సీనియర్
నాగమణి
మాస్టర్స్
మేడం.
ఉన్నారు, నాగమణి మేడం చెప్తే వాళ్ళకి నెంబర్లు ఇచ్చినా వాళ్ళే జాయిన్ చేస్తారు.
ఓకే సార్, అట్లయితే థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
అలా చేయండి.
ఓకే, ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
Right. Okay, friends. Now we are closing the session. So you can continue the meditation if you wanted. Otherwise, tomorrow morning you join for the regular sessions. Thank you so much. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు. Thank you.
I'm closing the session, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.